The space station Azimuth Prime hovered at the edge of an uncharted exoplanet, its colossal structure silhouetted against the swirling gas clouds below. A marvel of human engineering, it was built to house thousands, yet now only silence remained. Commander Dane Kessler floated through the deserted corridors, his helmet light casting eerie shadows. The distress signal had been weak, repeating a single word. Listen. There was no response when he hailed the station. No signs of life. Only the constant hum of the station's automated systems, except for the occasional clicking. It echoed from the vents, the walls, the darkened hallways beyond his sight. Azimuth Control, this is Kessler. I need a full scan of the station logs, he said, voice tight. A static-laced reply came through. Commander, you're not alone. His breath hitched. Repeat that, he ordered. The reply was just static. Then the lights flickered. The station groaned, metal shifting, as if awakening from some deep slumber. Kessler turned a corner and stopped cold. At the far end of the corridor, something was watching. A humanoid figure, barely visible through the dim emergency lighting, stood motionless. Its surface shimmered, its form phasing in and out of existence, like a reflection on rippling water. The comms crackled again. You should not have come. Kessler took a step back, his heart pounding. The air around him felt heavier, charged, as if the station itself was aware of his presence. He realized then, Azimuth Prime wasn't abandoned. It had become something else. And it was listening. Captain Chris Voss had seen many anomalies in his years of deep space exploration, but nothing like this. The Erebus 7 hovered at the edge of an impossible void, a massive tear in space itself, swirling with a darkness deeper than the absence of light. This isn't a black hole, murmured Dr. Ren Aoki, the ship's astrophysicist. It's something else, something older. Voss tightened his grip on the console. Older? Ren hesitated before answering. The readings. This thing isn't pulling matter in, it's exhaling. Voss turned to the viewport. The void wasn't just still, it was watching. Then it blinked. A pulse of energy rippled outward, distorting the Erebus 7's instruments. The lights flickered. Alarms blared. And then, as quickly as it started, silence. Ren's voice was barely a whisper. We're not alone. Figures emerged from the void, not drifting but stepping forward, their forms shifting like liquid metal, faceless and featureless except for the piercing glow of their eyes. They moved in perfect unison, watching, waiting. A single voice, neither human nor machine, echoed through the ship. You have seen beyond. Now we see you. And then the darkness moved. The signal came from a dead world. Commander Lin Yara stood at the viewport of the Valkyrie, staring down at the planet below, a wasteland of shattered cities and silent ruins. There had been no recorded life here for over 10,000 years, and yet the signal pulsed steadily, broadcasting in a language no one should remember. Origin point triangulated, said Officer Kieran Dax, deep underground, beneath the central ruin. Lin exhaled slowly. Then we go in. The descent was treacherous. Crumbling structures loomed like skeletal remains, their walls etched with strange symbols. The further they went, the stronger the signal became, embedding itself into their comms, whispering in the static. At last they found it. A colossal door buried beneath the ruins, untouched by time. It slid open as they approached, as if expecting them. Inside, the air was thick with a metallic hum. A vast chamber stretched before them, its walls lined with towering monoliths, pulsing with energy. And at the center, a single figure sat upon a throne of light, neither human nor machine, but something in between. Its eyes opened. You have returned, it said. Lin felt something stir in her mind, a memory not her own. visions of a civilization long gone, of voices crying out before they were silenced. "You are not the first," the figure whispered. "You are not the last." And then the doors slammed shut behind them.